of top plays later in the show. I'm heating up some hot back with the marshmallows. At the line, Scott Moak, shooting 2. Stay tuned.
Starting lineup just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Quentin Post out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody. And it's Dixon in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the center position. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year. But when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from him.
And here's Curry for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. And he lays it up and in.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Dixon. Last game out, we saw him score 42. That one drops for him. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, I think Murray is at his best when he's unselfish, looking to create for others.
Here's Butler. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Murray from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The kick out. Curry. Pass to Dixon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Williamson. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Dixon, defended by Murray. It's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Queen. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Golden State. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Warriors, Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Butler passes to Smooth. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
Warriors foul. Dixon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Pass to Williamson. Here's Murray. Shoots. Gets an open look and hits it. Murray's got 8. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Smooth. Pass to Moody. Here's Dixon. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And that one's good.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Here's Dixon. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Williamson with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Outside Murray. No good on the 3. The Warriors trailing. Here's Dixon. And stolen by Murray. Williamson outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Murray. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Williamson against Butler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody. Then there's Quentin Post. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Dixon in at the 1. Now here's Moody. He's scoreless. Smooth. Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. Fires in the triple.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Queen. Outside Jones. Kicks it out to Williamson. Butler with a steal. For the finish. Butler gets all the way to the cup.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Queen, guarded by Post. Outside Murray, 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 7. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jones in the post. Moody defends. Jones' shot is good. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's Murray. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Murray. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got 16 points.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon, defended by Murray. Now Post, outside Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Jones feels it out. Williamson outside. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murray can't get that one to fall. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Dixon. 9 points in the game. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Murray. That one's wide left. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Dixon. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And he can't jam it through.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Down low. Here's Dixon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
The assist.
Dixon's got 11 points.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Outside Jones. And there's the rejection. Smooth. The pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's the long arms of Murray. A huge asset defensively, as we saw right there.
And he lobs it up top. Butler with a steal. Inside. Down low. Butler drops it in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Dixon, and the layup is good. He's got 13.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill.
Kuminga has been on display for the Warriors. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. We'll be back in a moment.
66.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your